Let's turn attention to Delta State, where 5 Ikpere host communities and Warri Southwest Council have launched their own Ikpere Host Community Development Trust to facilitate smooth implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act. They also issued a 7-day ultimatum to Shell Petroleum Development Company to directly engage them on the PIA implementation. Ikenna Amechi has the story.
Last month, the oil-bearing Ugborodo community staged a protest against Chevron Nigeria Limited, demanding full implementation of the Petroleum Industry Act in the area. As a follow-up to the protest, the leadership of the 5 communities of Ugborodo converged on Ode Ugborodo to align themselves with the section of the Petroleum Industry Act, which focuses on community development, and to provide for the establishment of host community development trust to increase social spending by oil and gas companies in host communities. After much deliberation here, they settled on launching their own development trust.
We have agreed that our own trust, as different from whatever trust from other parts of Ikpere land, we have agreed that it should be called Ikpere Host Community Development Trust.
Ugborodo community is host to Chevron tank farm. Ugborodo community is also host to EGP 1, 2, and 3. And of course, the laudable EGTL that you are aware of. Ugborodo is host to all of this tank farm. And therefore, the people are spoken loud and clear. In accordance with the PIA law, Ugborodo community deserve to have our own host community development trust.
Members of the host communities are happy that their engagements with the management of Chevron Nigeria Limited are yielding positive results, but the same cannot be said about other oil companies operating in their area.
The issue of employment was critically dealt with, and Chevron agreed that all unemployed indigents or graduates of the community must be sent back to them.
Petroleum Development Company of Nigeria will issue them 7 days notice to do what Chevron is doing now by coming to Ugborodo to discuss with us. We are not asking for too much. We are only saying follow the law.
In the coming days, there will be a follow-up tripartite meeting involving Chevron Nigeria Limited, the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, and the Ugborodo community. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Ugborodo, Delta State.